Celestia. None can ever truly match your grace. Nor speed, although you don't really get very much use these days, I'm afraid. There isn't very much need for you, I'm afraid. But, you know, there are much worse places that you could be, I'm sure, roaming the
My lord,
wilds, but...
my lord,
yes, Squire?
I think I might have just discovered something very fascinating.
Okay, do tell.
Well, as of late, I've been looking into the relation between magic and the brain.
Right.
And, of course, I can't use human brains because that would be unethical, but I have been studying the brains of zombies.
And the zombie brains are ethical, where
because
the human brain...
because zombies are terrible monsters. That should be slain, of course.
No arguments there, although I'm pretty sure they started out as humans, so aren't they just a cadaver? In which case, aren't they... Well,
I suppose medically that's still fairly sound.
Okay. So what exactly have you found?
Well, let me see. Well, first of all, I have found. Where was this? I think there's so many pages. I have found possibly a way to infuse these zombie brains with different aspects, specifically the primal ones.
The primal aspects.
Yes. I haven't tried that out yet, but I will give that an attempt. I have also found a way to make very intelligent golems, but I'm not so sure if making artificial life forms such as that more intelligent is such a good idea. Anyway, I have also found a way to store knowledge.
I see.
This is not like a book or even a library. It is a small mystical construct which you can use to store your own knowledge.
Store one's own knowledge? For what purpose exactly?
Well, when one is enchanting items with magical properties, they often use their own life knowledge and experiences in order to, well, make the infusion of magic work.
I see.
So I've used a way to store these experiences and this knowledge in a compact form. At least I think that's what I've discovered. I have the research note here with me.
Okay. And
so
that looks very esoteric.
If you'll give me a moment, there's not much room here. I'm going to need to clear away this candle. Hang on. Let me see. This. Okay, so this requires lucrum, exanimus, amis, and cognitio. Interesting.
Right. Yes, I'm quite sure I follow.
Okay.
Is
what?
Nothing.
You had a question?
No, I'm just slightly curious exactly what you plan to do with this knowledge.
Well, use it to infuse enchantments on my own armor and the like.
Oh, I see. So you can improve our armor situation here in the camp. Oh.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure that would prove quite beneficial indeed. So how exactly do we go about this?
Well, let me see. There was something in here, what was it? I've almost got it. I almost have it. I'm just...
Very well. Let me know when you finally figure it out. I'll tend to these dogs. They've been kind of mucking about the place. Eugh.
Yes, I have noticed that. They're quite eager little things. That's it. I have it.
Oh? So tell me, what news do you bring here? What information?
Right. Well, that was a bit strange.
Squire, are you alright?
Yes, I'm sure it's fine.
Looks slightly bewildered.
No, I'm quite alright. Let's
Very
see.
well.
Brain in a jar. From my notes here, it looks like in order to create this, I'm going to need an infusion altar.
An altar to what deity exactly?
No, it's a magical construct.
Right, okay.
It's not it's not an altar in a traditional sense.
Very well. What exactly do we need to make one of these things?
Well, I do remember that Folivera wanted to make an infusion altar, so I have been preparing some materials which we can use to build it. What we need for the infusion altar is primarily arcane pedestals, arcane stone bricks, arcane stone blocks, and a runic matrix.
A runic matrix.
Yes.
Okay.
The runic matrix is the center point of the infusion altar and is basically a focus for magical energies.
And how exactly do we build this device?
Well, we are going to need a fair amount of space for it.
I see. I'm sure we have some space back here, perhaps? Behind your tent? That seems like a fairly reasonable location.
We may need to extend the blockade slightly.
How big can this device be?
Quite large.
I see.
I would say 9 by 9 meters, roughly.
9 by 9?
Yes.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No, we should be able to fit it in here.
We are going to need to clear out some of the dirt, though, it seems.
Ever so slightly, I'm sure. Shall we see about that and then rejoin when you've finally managed to clear the area?
Yes, no.
There?
Sorry, I thought I heard something for a moment there.
Okay, so tell me, Squire, is this area sufficient for your purposes?
Yes, I believe it should be.
Very well. It is a new day, so perhaps we shall begin with this.
Yes.
So, how does one construct this infusion altar device, exactly?
Well, as I said, the runic matrix is the centerpiece of the infusion altar. As you can see, I've marked out with a few torches the space I will need to construct this.
I see, yes.
So, what goes in the center first is an arcane pedestal.
Yes, that makes perfect sense, yes.
This is surrounded by arcane bricks.
Oh yes, I believe I've seen these before. I believe the Castle Thaumaturge used some of these before.
Yes, I believe so.
Although quite what purpose he had for them, I don't know.
Oop.
Oh. Okay.
Now the runic matrix needs to go a couple of meters above the arcane pedestal in the center. Like so.
I see.
Now for the moment, that is inactive. But if I put these arcane stone blocks above the bricks...
Yes.
And then right-click with a wand... perhaps I need to put more pedestals around. Allow me to check my Thermonomicon.
This is going entirely to plan.
Yes, that should be quite correct.
I do say we do appear to have some members of the undead beyond our walls there.
So we do.
So, what exactly can one do with this altar? You mentioned enchanting?
Yes, that is one thing that can be done. You can also create various items using magical catalysts.
Magical catalysts?
Yes, that's correct.
Such as what exactly? You mentioned using brains?
Yes, you can use a zombie brain to create items such as a brain in a jar. You can also use something as simple as a leather tunic to create a something called a thermostat harness, which allows you to fly.
I see.
Now, if I attempt this now, this should work.
One moment. Just deal with our undead friend here.
Oh.
Very well. You may resume. You may resume.
Ah, yes, my lord.
Y-
Unfortunately, I think... I've discovered the problem.
I see. What? What
My
exactly
wand is a little low on V.
V?
Magical
The
energy.
mini-series? Or the main thing?
No, it's magical energy, my lord.
Magical energy.
Yes.
How, pray tell, does one get magical energy into their wand?
Well...
And believe me, I have seen the pages, and I've heard all of their stories, and I'm pretty sure that you cannot use the Viagra. I don't think that works effectively enough.
No, you collect magical energy from things called nodes.
Nodes.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't aware they were being called that these days. So, where do we find the nodes, pray tell?
Well, they are scattered far and wide about the land. Each node contains 2 or 3, generally, of the primal aspects. In fact, I believe there is one just over this way.
Where? I don't believe I've seen anything out here.
They are very faint if you do not have a thermometer to look through.
A
But if you look
thermometer.
if you
Okay.
squint at this space here, you will see something glowing very slightly.
No, I think that's just my eyes adjusting to the light out here. What am I seeing here?
Right in front of your face, my lord.
You're a node?
Hmm?
You're a node?
No, my lord, in the space you are currently occupying. If you step back slightly...
Where am... I don't see anything.
Can you not?
No? Wait,
How odd.
what... So, anyway, assuming there's...
It's a spot. It's a very faint spot of light on the background.
faint spot of light on the background.
Right in front of you, right there. You see it?
No? Should I?
It's
So
very
you find
slight.
these nodes, and then what happens exactly? Let's not get sidetracked with my apparent inability to see things arcane and mystical.
Well, you can draw energy from them using a wand.
Okay,
And this allows you to recharge your wand.
I see. And is this done using some kind of talisman or alchemy or...
No, just a wand.
I see. So does this node happen to have the V that you need?
Unfortunately, it does not have everything that I require.
I see.
I
Yeah.
may have to pay visitation to a few other nodes in the area in order to gather up enough energy.
I see. Is there any way we could potentially move them to be in a bit more of a convenient location?
Yes, I believe there is a way of doing so. Yes, in my notes on thaumaturgy, I believe there is actually a way to move nodes. You can contain them using warded jars.
I see. Out of complete curiosity, exactly what could we achieve with these infusion altars exactly? What kind of tools could we make? Like, what, you mentioned, creating golems of some description. Exactly what can we do with them? What good are
Well,
they?
golems are basically small workers who will complete menial tasks for you.
I see.
They can be made out of various materials and perform various tasks. Things such as farming, fishing, alchemy.
Farming and alchemy? Is there any more military purpose to them that we could potentially pursue?
I believe, yes, they can also be used for guarding.
We might have a use for them yet then. Well, let's see if we can round up those V that you need. We might be able to find them on Netflix. And then I presume we'll see what you can come up with via this infusion process thing. Magical doohickey mabob thing stuff. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Right. And with that, we shall catch you all next time.